your mind before shapeless like water. Water can flow or it can crash. Empty your mind before.
Hey Pandalings, this is the Blackwell Panda. And for those of you who are following me and my announcements on PandaCraft.org, you'll have noticed the weekly build contests I've been running. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off this video by announcing the first week's winners for the theme of blacksmith. Then I'm going to announce this week's contest and explain how it works and the rules and everything. And after that, I will announce last week's winners, which was the second contest, which had the theme of church or temple. So let's go ahead and get started. First week's contest winners, there are 2. I normally plan on picking 5, but I have very limited entries in these first 2 contests. So the first one we're going to do is the blacksmith building by DCC rules. And I'll just go ahead and switch over to that. There we go. Alright, so this is the blacksmith building. Give you a quick look at the outside. Swing around to this side here. And then we'll run through the inside, take a look at anything it has here. So this is the main area for the customers. They'd be standing there. And whoever's running the place would be standing here, I guess. So we'll go back here. This is the blacksmith's working area. Lava, anvils, furnaces, plenty of stuff. Cool looking little log pile here. And nifty little pseudo mine shaft. So run back in here. There's a little walkway connected to this building here, which is like a little house, I guess. We even got a blacksmith. Look at that. That is cool. Bed, chest, some ores, cauldron, furnace, your basics. So it's pretty nice. And again, this one was made by DCC rules, and this will be featured in the upcoming RPG map that I'm working on for PandaCraft. And I may need to make some slight modifications to make it work with all the plugins, but it will retain its overall appearance as much as possible. So let's go ahead and switch over to the next winner. Okay, so this is XX Shredder's, aka Colorful's, submission. He was the other winner. And this is his blacksmith build here. So I'm just going to swing around, take a look at the outside here, and we'll go take a look at what's inside. So heading on in here. Got the countertop here. Chest, some shelves. It's pretty cool. I like how it's very compact, but at the same time it's got a very appealing look to it. And over here we've got an anvil, lava, and a chest. And it looks pretty cool. I definitely like how this one looks. This would definitely make a very good small village blacksmith, or even something, you know, on the outskirts of a town. But I especially like the world. I know it's not part of the entry because it wasn't part of the contest, but this is a very cool looking map. Very much like this map. Anyway, so those are our 2 winners for the first week's contest. Next thing I'm going to do is explain basically how the contest works, and I'll announce this week's contest. So let me hop over into yet another world. Alright, we are over here in Tutorial Island at my favorite little build, the starter Japanese house. Okay, so basically, I'm just going to do this so I can take a look at what I have written on the website here. Okay, so the way this contest is going to work, it's basically a build contest. Each week on Monday, I'll be picking a theme, and players will be able to submit builds that correlate to that theme by posting a video to YouTube. Yes, I'm reading off the post for those of you who have already read it. So I'll be judging the builds, along with any staff who decide to volunteer, which is completely optional. Staff can participate in the contest if they'd like. They can judge if they want to, send me their opinions. And the top 5, normally 5, will earn a spot on the PandaCraft 1.7 RPG map. I'll announce winners on the Wednesday of the following week. So this week's winners I will announce next Wednesday. And the rules are pretty simple. Your build must correlate to the theme to which you're submitting it. Your build must be submitted by uploading a video to YouTube. You can record a video, or if you'd rather, you can create a slideshow by taking a bunch of screenshots, and you can just put them together in any movie maker program, slideshow program. There's tons of different ways to do it. Just make sure you clearly show the exterior and interior of the build, as well as any functions that you think are important to the build. Just make sure that the words PandaCraft and Black Belt Panda are in the tags of the video, and then post the link to the video in the comments section of the contest post on pandacraft.org, and I'll link to that in the video description down below. Your submission must be posted no later than Saturday, so Saturday is the last day to get your entries in. The build must be original and not a copy of someone else's build, so you can't just follow through with someone else's tutorial. The build can be any size, and they're judged based on how nice they look, how closely they resemble the theme of the contest, and how functional they are. So if they do things, big bonus. You can only submit 1 entry per week, and if you submit more than 1 entry, only the first submission will qualify. Judging will be handled by myself and any staff who decide to volunteer. The builds can be in any style. You can do medieval, Asian, fantasy, modern, etc., however you want to do it. And if you win, I will contact you over YouTube by commenting on your video, or I will send you a PM on pandacraft.org. I will request that you send me either an archived world save, which is your save folder that's been archived as either zip, rare, 7-zip, whatever. It's just got to be archived. Or you can send me a schematic of the build if you'd prefer to put it in a schematic format. So, now that we got through the rules, I'll go ahead and announce the rewards. So the top 5 builds, and I normally top 5. I know first week was 2, but I didn't have enough entries to pick 5 people. Anyway, top 5 builds will be placed into the PandaCraft RPG map, which I'm currently developing. And I'll give you more details on the RPG map in a future video. There will be a sign stating the creator's name, and you can choose to have any name used, be it your in-game name. I apologize for the random noises. Your in-game name, real name, nickname, etc. The winning builds will most likely be featured in towns of the RPG map, but that's not a guarantee. They may be in like the outskirts of a town or on their own somewhere out in the wilderness, depending on what I decide looks nice and goes along well, because the new RPG map is going to have quests. Yes, you can look forward to that. The winning builds will also be featured in a YouTube video that will be uploaded to my account. I'll name the creators of the builds and give a quick tour of each one, both inside and out, which of course you already saw because I announced first week's winners. So, now that we got through the description and the rules, I will announce this current week's theme. I know it's halfway through the week, but there's still time if you want to participate. So this week's theme is Marketplace. So go ahead and build your best marketplace, your best market, shops, whatever, and you can go ahead and submit those. Again, I will put the link in the description to the contest post where you can submit your entries in the comments section. And let's go ahead and take a look, now that I got through all of that, at the second week or last week's winners for the contest-themed church or temple. Okay, and I'm back. What I'm going to do for this week is announce the 3 winners for last week, and then when I get their world saves or schematic files, which will hopefully be by next week, I will showcase their builds in next week's contest announcement. And I guess that's what I'll do from now on. So hopefully that system works out good. So the winners for the church or temple contest from last week are Baker Cat, Shredder again, who had one in the first week as well, and Radiation. So congratulations to you three. I would have picked 5, but again, I didn't have enough entries. Another reason why I'm going to announce these contests on YouTube now. Try to boost those entries so I can pick 5 winners each week. So far we're off to a pretty good start. Got some really cool builds coming in. And like I said, next week I will showcase the builds from Shredder, Baker Cat, and Radiation. And they're pretty cool, so you can look forward to that. And then I will announce next week's contest. And I'll try to do that Monday if I can get the builds in time. Hopefully. And then I'll just do that. I'll announce the previous week's contest when I start the next week, or the previous week's winners. Previous weeks or 2 weeks ago, whatever. I'll announce the winners when I announce the new contest. How about that? There we go. I can't tell you what kind of schedule it's going to be in exactly right now because I'm still trying to figure out the details myself. It's a little bit tricky when you have to, get in touch with everybody who's won. But hopefully it works out. Anyway, so once again, this week's contest, there's still a few days left to enter. You've got until Saturday of this week. And the theme is Marketplace. So show me what you got. All right. Well, good luck. This is the Black Belt Panda, and I will see you in the next video.